Managing millions of electrical assets shouldn't feel like chaos. Traditional systems overwhelm control room engineers with scattered data and clunky interfaces. widelix DMS transforms all of that into one intuitive, real-time view. Every asset, every connection, instantly accessible in your browser. No more desktop dinosaurs, just clean, powerful grid management that empowers your entire team. Transform your grid operations with widelix DMS.
It's 2 a.m. A storm rolls through. High above the sleeping city, the sky is a battleground of wind and rain. Somewhere on the grid, a feeder just went dark. In that moment, the signals start pouring in. It's not just one alarm, it's a deluge of data. It comes from RTUs, DCUs, smart meters, and SCADA systems. A digital tidal wave crashing into the control room. Every piece of equipment is trying to tell its own story. The smart meters report outages by the thousands. The DCUs show communication failures. The RTUs report voltage drops. And the phones? They light up with calls from customers in the dark. But here's the hard part. The answer isn't in one place. Every one of those signals lives in a different screen, a different system, a different tab. Operators are forced to play detective in the middle of a crisis. They switch from the SCADA map to a technical spreadsheet, then to a command line terminal, trying to correlate 1,000 data points by hand. It's manual, it's fragmented, and it's exhausting. And while your operators hunt for the answer, searching for the single point of failure amidst the noise, out in the field, the consequences are real. Critical infrastructure relies on the grid's stability, and every minute of downtime matters. For businesses, the clock isn't just time, it's revenue, productivity, and safety. A fragmented response costs more than just effort. The pressure is immense. The mental toll of managing a crisis through a keyhole is a burden no operator should carry alone. Because in the dark, you don't just need data, you need clarity, you need a single source of truth before the next storm rolls in. What if all of it, every signal, every call, every asset, lived in one picture? This is widelix DMS, the operational layer that sits on top of your network and turns scattered data into a single living map. The core of this map is speed. In a crisis, you don't have time to wait for systems to load. Type a feeder, a substation, or a transformer, and in seconds, the map is there, already filtered, already in context. No more digging through layers, no more guesswork, just the information you need, exactly where it belongs. Click any asset and the network tells its story. You see the consumer, the feeder, the device, and every connection. But speed is only half the story. You need to know exactly what's affected before you make a move. Trace it. Move upstream to the source to find the root cause in seconds. Then, trace downstream to see every customer in the dark, knowing exactly who is affected before you ever send a crew. This isn't just about speed, it's about safety and efficiency. Informed crews are safer crews. And it's not just where your assets are, it's how they are doing right now, in real time. Live readings from across the grid appear right on the map. Voltage, load, phase, data that used to be hidden is now visible. Anomalies blink the instant they happen. You see the problem as it develops, not after it fails. It's virtual SCADA, but in a complete network context. You see the numbers, and you see exactly where they live. No second screen required, no context switching, just one unified living picture of your entire grid. This is the clarity modern utilities need, moving from managing data silos to managing the network itself. And because the data is unified, you can look back, see the history of a crisis to better prepare for the next one. One map for everyone, the same source of truth for the control room, the field crews, and management. Move from reactive repairs to proactive maintenance. widelix DMS helps you see the wear before the tear. In a world of smarter grids and increasing complexity, the old tools aren't enough. You need an operational layer that keeps up. widelix DMS turns scattered data into your most powerful asset. Clarity in every click, insight in every second. widelix DMS. The future of utility management is in one picture. When events scale, widelix scales with you. Outages prioritized automatically, bulk events grouped for clarity, customer complaints captured and tied to the exact consumer on the map, total visibility from the first call. So 3 calls and 1 automated alarm, widelix sees what they really are, 1 incident, 1 crew. No duplicates, no wasted trips. Efficiency in the field starts with clarity in the control room. And every operator works the same proven way. Standardized response is no longer a goal, it's the baseline. Story mode turns your best procedures into guided click-through playbooks. Every step is accounted for. So a new hire responds like a veteran. Guided ops ensure the right decision is made every single time. Reports turn the day's data into instant briefings for handover and leadership. No more manual collation. And a built-in AI assistant, aware of the very screen you're on, answers in plain language. Your co-pilot through the pressure, asking questions and getting answers in seconds, not minutes. Widelix closes the loop, from the first signal to dispatch to the crew in the field, and back to a cleared map. Real-time synchronization that keeps everyone on the same page. Fewer callbacks, faster restoration, better numbers where it counts for your customers and your bottom line. One browser, one operational picture, one platform built for the people who keep the lights on. widelix DMS, from fragmented signals to total clarity, the evolution of grid operations. But the loop doesn't just close, it improves. Advanced diagnostics help you analyze why the failure happened in the first place. Turn yesterday's crisis into tomorrow's resilience. widelix DMS helps you plan the upgrades that matter most. Transparency for every stakeholder. From the operator to the CEO, the data you need is always one click away. As the grid evolves, so must your tools. widelix DMS is built for the decentralized digital future of energy. Our mission is simple: to empower the people who power the world. Reliability delivered through clarity. widelix DMS, total clarity, total control. Visit us at widelix.com today.